Yiggy.
Or
It's
did
gonna
you,
get Yiggy with it.
or did you come up with something else?
Well, always have something else, but Yiggy's kind of what our big deal is. So
Yeah.
we'll stick with the big deal.
Yeah. Oh, I meant
Much like yourself, the
I
big deal.
yeah. That's it. I meant to be putting it back into Mardox, and I forgot to put it up, and I looked and went, oh, the banner hasn't been up for ages. Oh no.
Oh
No,
no!
I know. So
You can't get
I
referrals
kind of
like
owe you.
that.
I kind of owe you money now. But you don't
Really?
mind, right? I'll just pay you later on. Hey, Michael, get in the room, Michael.
Nelson, you can pay him back with Yigi coin.
Yigi coin. Hey, do you have any?
We call it Yiggy Cash.
No, yeah, Yigi cash.
Coin,
Yeah,
coin.
I'm gonna give you Yigi cash. Yeah, we were talking about different coins and Bitcoin and Procoin and all that yesterday, and interesting topic yesterday's video. You might want to go watch it. It was a good episode. It says now I'm looking at more into it. The guys came on, they talked about it, but they didn't have it 100% refined.
Well,
But that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, young kids and elderly, all just the same, was the sound of the show starting. So, welcome everybody. My name is Nelson Buck, and we do this show every day, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, noon Pacific Time. And if you're anywhere in the region of Berlin and Europe, go with Berlin time. It's 9 p.m. Berlin time.
wow.
We already have 6 viewers on the inside of twitch.tv. If you like what we're doing on Twitch, look at the top left-hand corner of Twitch. There is a little icon now where you can click and say, sub us. It is a subscription service, and that money does help us keep the show going. We finally reached affiliate status on Twitch. So, hey, it took us, 2.5 months to monetize on Twitch, and it's probably going to take us 10 years to monetize on YouTube. So, there you go. Feel free to tell your friends and family about the show that we do every day. If you have a topic you want us to talk about, let us know and we'll talk about it. A couple of weeks ago, we had topics about alcohol and drugs in the country and legalization. So it's all good. It just try to keep it safe. No swearing, no pornography, and keep your nipples to yourself, right? Greg might not know about the nipple thing.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
No, on Twitch.tv where we're broadcasting to, you can't show. Nobody can show themselves topless.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Now what am I supposed to do?
exactly. That's why your video doesn't show up, Josh. We have with us today Greg Johnson. Now, is that really your name, Greg? Your last name? Is that really it, or are you just
Yeah, you
advertising?
can't really screw up Johnson too bad.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 'Cause I had to think for a second. Greg Johnson.
Yeah, very good.
I
Good job,
was,
Nelson.
yeah, I was looking
because
at
I was thinking of more of an S word like schlong instead of Johnson.
I was sitting there. I was just about to say that. I said, when you were sitting there putting this stuff in the chat, I was like, you said something about Greg Johnson and come on, let's play. And I'm like, oh no, he's wanting us to play with this Johnson.
So it's not as bad as having somebody come on and a person came on once and his name was John Smith, and I went, really?
It could be worse. It could be John Doe.
John Doe. No, apparently there's nobody named John Doe ever. You're not
Yeah,
allowed.
there is.
You're not allowed to
Or
use that name.
Jane Doe.
Or
Yeah.
Jane Doe. Those are reserved.
Right.
There's only
No.
Reserved for nobody or everybody. Or however.
nobody can name themselves that.
There really is a John Doe.
There is a John Doe somewhere.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is.
I know. I was in class once, and the teacher called out. It was a night class I took for one of the programming courses, and I think it was for CSS. And a person said, "Is there a Jim Shu?" And the teacher went, "You got to be kidding me, right?" And the guy stood up and goes, "Yes, I am Jim Shu." He was Oriental. Jim.
Oh,
His last
Jim.
name is Shu.
And his first name sounded like Jim.
Yeah, Jim Shu.
Jim Shoes. Jim Shoes.
Took me a while, but I got it.
Don't make me draw your pictures. I don't draw. My
Yeah,
daughter
yeah.
draws.
Okay, that's right.
My daughter draws, and she was on. She did a live stream the other night on Twitch. She does a really good job at drawing. I think she did a really good job. What do you think, old man there, Dad, Grandpa?
I got to mute to talk to you. Okay.
You have to unmute to talk.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Danny.
How are you?
Greg,
No.
unfortunately that's my father.
Don't
Really?
pay attention to that guy with the hat that keeps interrupting us.
Actually, there's a reason why I have the hat. There's a reason I have the hat on, and it's to do this. And if I don't do this, everybody says they hear an echo. And
That might be Mike.
who that?
Yeah.
Brianna.
Hello, Brianna. There we
Hello,
go.
Brianna.
There we go. Greg, when's the last time you logged into Mardox? As to me, it shows quite a while
it's
ago.
been a while. I logged in by mistake a while. This is quite a while ago. Nobody was here. Well, oh, hey, well, I guess I'm not supposed to be here. But I've been meaning to, and the timing has just always been a little bit out of whack.
No,
today,
I don't mean Zoom. I mean the Mardox website. When's the last time you logged in?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Zoom. Yeah, there you go. Different deal.
Because we have a whole social feed over there that you can promote your stuff on.
Where have I been?
Yeah, where have you been?
I'm missing out.
Yeah, where have you been? What have you been doing?
Yeah, I've been a traveling man. Hey, I went on a cruise. I worked out in LA for a little bit, and I know I've been a busy guy.
So you went on the cruise. Did they pay you for your work?
No, but I just was tax deductible because it was an online marketers cruise. So there you go.
Wow, how did that go?
Rocky. It was. We happened to, lucky us, got a extremely windy week, so a lot of seasickness going on. But yeah, we got together with some folks and learned some stuff and made some connections. And
what
it was all.
What do you do? I'm an internet marketer.
Yeah, it was a little bit of that going on, but not by me. But
do you like my website? Excuse me.
Yeah. Hey, I've been selling this stuff on Amazon. Hey, who's got Dramamine for sale? It was all fun. It was a good time, and for the most part, it was nice, other than the wind. But it was a little chilly. But
with the wind off. Well, where was it? Where was the cruise at?
We went to Puerto Rico and also the Virgin Islands.
It was chilly.
It was Puerto Rico was fine, but on the boat it was chilly just because of the wind. And I mean, people are on the top deck wrapped up in blankets. That ain't what you go to the Caribbean for, I live in Minnesota. I don't need that. The whole point was to get somewhere warm. But hey, we still got snow on the ground here. I don't know about you guys.
I was just saying it's +4 out, and I say, why is there still white snow on the ground?
Yeah, I know. We got snow in the forecast for the weekend, so that's awesome.
Oh, keep it. We don't want it.
Oh, hey, you Canucks are supposed to have all that stuff.
We don't want any more.
Okay.
We don't want any more. No, we're. I got my clients already asking, can you do my lawn this year? And I'm like, no, I don't want to take any more lawns. I've already got enough. I didn't want to take any in the first place this year, but I took some, so I'm gonna have some lawns to do this year. But
it'll make for a short summer.
Well, not enough people. Not enough people are paying Mardox.
Well, what's up with that?
I don't know. Why? Well, because you disappeared.
Oh, I'll try to help you out and come back.
That's it. When you come on, people join.
Oh yeah.
There you go, there, Nelson. I just sent you a link.
Where did you send it?
To your Skype chat.
To my Skype chat. To Skype, huh? Yeah, I understand. I'm Alexander, and okay, what are we looking at for?
Real John Doe.
The real John Doe.
The real John Doe. He does exist.
Oh Jesus. Well, I can show it on screen like that, but I can't really show it the other way because I'm looking at the top of the screen. It doesn't look safe to show.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I see images of people, and there's a lot of skin color up there. I'll just play it safe. There's one guy that's topless up there in the top photo up there, but you just shy of the line. But
really, I'm not seeing any of that.
Watch the cameras.
You know what it is, though. You see the ads of stuff you look for, so it doesn't surprise me that he's seeing naked guys on his picture.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow,
I'm looking for.
Like me, I'm seeing Google Assistant ads.
Okay.
Obviously, what you don't see is how to do drywall or paint walls and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what you're seeing on yours.
Yeah, obviously, Nelson hasn't been surfing those sites.
Are you kidding me? Seriously?
Oh, look at you! Oh, look at you! You've been busy.
I've been busy. Yes. My doorway right now is in that corner over there, and it's only 17 inches across.
Well, then you gotta watch your diet.
Yeah, that's it. No, I'm going to close the wall off, and the wall that's behind the computer, that's all coming out, so my doorway is going to be off the next room over. But
so this is a work in progress we see here.
That's it. Well, that's all soundproof insulation in there. That stuff's expensive as the bejesus. It's $49.
Well, you got your kind of money, Nelson. I mean,
yeah, for sure. Well, that's why I'm broke. That's why I got to take up lawn cutting.
I see. Hey.
But my wife's office is insulated, sound insulated. This whole area here is going to be sound insulated. And that way I can do my recordings without any, sounds like the dog barking, the floor squeaking, and all that stuff. It's all going to be insulated. And then and then sometimes it's gonna be nice because it's gonna be cold down here because there's gonna be no heat getting in.
I will say, by reading the article, you don't want to have your name as John Doe. He says he gets grilled to crazy every time he flies.
Oh yeah, it must be ridiculous. It must be like, really, John Doe, really?
Yeah, but I guess if apparently in the article, if you notice, he wasn't born John Doe; he was born Jane Doe. And
right, yeah, because the word Jane would be a masculine name over there.
Well, in Korea, yeah, and then he changed it to be more American because he didn't want to get made fun of it by his name, so he changed Jang to John, and then he added E to the last name from D-O to D-O-E, and then poof, John Doe.
Wow. He's kind of asking for it.
So it was Jake. So it would have been what Jake.
So apparently he didn't know the vernaculars very well because now he gets made fun of even worse.
Yeah, so it would have been pronounced what, Jane Doe?
No, Jang Doe.
With an E in the end?
No, that's his original name is Jang Doe.
Oh, okay. So
he changed Jang to John, and then he changed Doe to D-O-E instead of D-O.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, typically D-O is like Taekwondo and so forth.
Yeah. That's it. So, Greg, you have a sorry excuse for a website to promote, right? I mean, you have a really good website to promote, right?
Well, we like to think so. It's we're still a work in progress. We're doing the Yiggy.com where we got.
Are you actually able to pick your teammates now to play against?
Nope. We looked at that, but they thought it opened the door to collusion. So
collusion? What?
Yeah. Well, you could set it up where you.
Hold on. So YIGGIY.com, right?
YIGGIY.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Why don't you just exclude those people from the tournament because they just want to play together? I mean, what the hell is wrong with that?
Well, somebody's going to advance into a money round, no matter what, whether you like it or not. You're going to a money round.
Right. And
early on, you could probably
get to play with the people you want to play with. You're just screwed.
It's all random at this point. That's really just the easiest way to do.
So we're talking. Okay, so I'm showing the screen right now on the live feed, and they're seeing poker tournament, blackjack tournament. So get on this real quick. Explain to them that you're not actually a gambling site as such.
Right. There's no way to spend any money. We don't have any merchant accounts. There's no PayPal. There's no way to buy your way into the game. It's completely free to play. But the prizes are real. In fact, I just mailed a check today to somebody in Ontario for $117. So they won playing on blackjack. But
enjoy the game.
$117.
Do you have a way to turn the sounds off?
Did you mean 117,000?
Yeah, you wish. No, we're in beta testing. We do $100 nightly free rolls. Which, if you don't know what a free roll is, it's a free mini tournament. It's more for fun than anything, but there is a little bit of money. Once you build it up to $100 or more, you can ask for a cash out. So
right. Do you have a way to turn off the sounds on the game? Oh, there is. Okay, I got it. Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you log into a game?
Yeah. I'm trying to play it now. It says Yigi qualifier, top 2 win, free roll starts 8 p.m.
You're in a 4-person qualifier. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I am. Oh, cool. I'm somebody.
Wow. Yeah. How about you? See, you play the top. Now you can click on anybody's nameplate and you can mute them because some people are a little bit yappy and some people don't like that.
It's just me in here.
Oh, you're all by your lonesome?
No, I can't do anything. I think I'm waiting for others to join in. I think.
Yeah, probably. How many other people are at the table? If it's
just me.
If you only see your nameplate, it's only you right now.
That's it.
Where is this?
Yiggy.com. YIGGIY.com.
Same forward as it is backwards.
Yeah. How do I get out of it?
You just go to the little hamburger and click on that.
Little hamburger.
Grab.
I'm gonna go. I'll see you at the site.
I would go to the 2-player qualifier. Then you'd have yourself and Nelson or whoever could play.
Yeah. So there, I'm already in there.
But what you got to do is you got to qualify, and then if you win or advance, you earn a token for the nightly free rolls, which are at 8 o'clock Eastern for poker, 10 o'clock Eastern for blackjack, and that's the money games right there. So,
okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's early on. We hope to go to beta 3 by June 1st.
Now, before we go any further, let's just make sure everybody understands. There's no actual money to play. You have Yigi coin.
No, you win real live cash.
Yeah, at the end. But as you're playing,
right. But there's nothing to. Yeah, the chips are all. just
Virtual
So
chips.
blackjack, you can only win up to 5,000, but you can do up to $2 million. What's up with this? $2
yeah,
million.
that you got to if you qualify for that tournament, that $2 million plus tournament will start. We're shooting for June, but whatever. As soon as we have the site ready to go and we have enough players, that's the big thing. We're on a player acquisition run right now. So we've been doing a pretty heavy run on Facebook and Twitter and a few other things. So we're getting
How
there.
are you
But
going
it's
to
expensive.
afford this?
What's that?
How will you afford this?
Now that is a good question. How do you guys manage to pay out money if nobody's paying money in to play the game? Is that what you're asking, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah. Well, I'm independently wealthy, so I just use all my money for free. I just handed out globs,
no.
and I sent almost all of it to Nelson, so I don't really have any left.
Yeah, that's it. I'm the filter. No, but seriously, how do you do it? What's
No,
the back end?
advertisers.
Yeah.
We our advertisers, and we do have some people helping us out in the background, but advertising is where our money comes from.
So your
So they're basically paying your way into the tournament.
what's the mechanism behind it? If you can explain that to them.
Maybe clarify that. I'm not sure what you mean.
I know the mechanism. You want me to say my words?
Yeah, and I'll tell you I'll say if you're
cool.
wrong.
As a player plays a game, Brianna, because I have to speak to somebody. As a person plays a game, throughout the game, for example, blackjack or poker, they'll come up with ads, and those ads you have to watch the ad, and then you have to answer questions about the ad when the ad is done. Those advertisers are paying the money into the system, which ultimately that money goes to the winners of the high-level games. That's how it is.
So, I might add to that the videos or the commercials are only in the qualifying rounds. Once you've made it into the free roll or the money rounds, they're commercial free. So people say, they're always commercials. No, only in the qualifiers, which again pays you way.
Sometimes it was a pain in the butt. It's like, you play one game, commercial. Play a game, commercial.
They're roughly now set for every 4 hands, and we've actually tried to make the amount of commercials commensurate to the prize. So the prizes aren't very big right now, so you don't see very many commercials. But we try to make them entertaining and fun. They're not just your average boring commercials. To make them the ones we get now are pretty much in demos. We don't have a lot of paid ones
right. There's we've got John Brewer, who's still kind of, I don't know if I want to, because him it's anything gambling. Anything gambling. I mean, you could play crazy eights on a table. I don't know. So
understandable. And we'll have other games as we go that are non-gambling. Like we have Mahjong. You can play that. That's
cool.
a non-gambling game.
Yeah.
And things like that. We're gonna add more of those.
I know that game.
Yeah.
I like that, John.
Well, Mahjong is Chinese dominoes, isn't it, or something like that?
Basically.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's a tiles that you match up.
You got to match them up. It's a matching game, basically.
Morning, Merlin.
Our big push right now is just to get enough. We focus on the 2 games to try to get the best as we can.
No. Hi, everybody.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's John. We gotta change to a different subject.
Gambling. Now we're gonna stop talking about gambling. Now we can talk about porn. Look at John going, oh God, no. Good morning, John. How is my girlfriend over there? Not you. Your wife. My girlfriend, your wife. How's she doing?
Wait a minute. Mike has a disclaimer for you.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike.
Come on, John. Unmute. Come on, you can do it. We can't hear you flapping your lips if you don't unmute. Yeah, it's muted. Okay. Come on, you can do it, John. Yes, John, you did it.
But he's still muted. He can't talk.
Yeah, now he can't talk.
He's speechless today.
No. One is muted and the other one is muzzled.
Oh.
How are you, John?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
My wife's doing okay.
Is she back yet?
I thought you were going to be the mute today.
She is back. She is back. Good. And she's doing good?
Today. Yeah. So she's home.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Tell me about it.
Yep. So back to what we were saying, just so we don't get too distracted here, because I think it's really important to get people to understand that Yiggy, one of the reasons why we took it off the Marduk site is because people complained about we were getting into gambling. And I wanted to take the time to explain to our members that Yiggy is not a gambling site in the traditional sense. It's a gaming site where you can win money as long as you participate. You could win money.
And strangely enough, if you don't want to win money, you don't have to.
Yeah, there's that too. Or you do like me.
But the other thing is too, a lot of people ask this question even when we go to advertise. Oh, we don't allow gambling in our advertising. We explain it all to them, and we're completely legal. And then you kind of they got to go, what? And show them that there's no possible way to spend money on the site like that. They go, oh, okay, all right. So
that's right. That's right.
It's strictly a fun thing. And again, if you only want to play the qualifying rounds and not play in the money round, you don't have to. So I don't know why you would do that, but hey, that's an option for you.
That's it.
And the other good thing to know, everybody, is that once we get into we're paying out larger sums, we do have a match thing where if you say you log onto our site and you want to play for the animal shelter, when you win, so does your charity. So if you win $100 will go to you and $100 will go to the charity that you chose. So, but we vet charities that we feel the money goes to where it's supposed to go. That's just our call. You know, United Way doesn't need our money. I mean, Red Cross doesn't need our money.
Which charities do you allow? Sick Kids Foundation. I know that.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff with a lot of people have a passion to help pets and animals and things like that. We have a fair amount of those. We got one called Rack Patrol, which is a random act of kindness group. And they just do kind of neat things for the communities.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, and there's a variety of them. We'll get into some bigger ones too, but they're a little bit like the other ones. They want to make sure that we're not gambling because they don't want to be associated with pure gambling. But if they see what we're really doing, then so we're going through that right now.
That's right.
Hey Nelson, come join me on the 2-player.
I don't know if I can join. I don't.
There's no way to guarantee he can join because they make a system where you can't do that apparently.
Right, but if you log in and you see one person waiting, because it'll say that you could log in. And you got to.
Are you in the poker tournament or the blackjack tournament?
Blackjack.
Blackjack. Okay, hold on a second.
There we go.
This time of day is generally kind of slow, so it's probably a pretty good chance you'd end up on the same table.
Well, let's try it out here. Which one are you in, Brianna?
She said she's in the 2. I'm in her. I got it.
You got it?
Blackjack.
Hi, Josh.
You're in a 2-player club. Okay, so you're already in there. Okay, so have at it. Let me know when you're done. I got to monitor. I got to monitor stuff and make sure people aren't asking questions and stuff like that. Hello, Michael. Sure. How are you, Michael?
Damn internet.
Damn internet. Have you gambled today, Michael?
There we go.
No.
Well, go to Yiggy.com. Go gamble. Make it feel better.
Well, don't say gamble. Go play cards.
Go play cards, and you might win money.
I'm not a card player.
Oh, come on, Mike. You could win money, and worst comes to worst, you give it to your wife.
Oh. What do I do? Let's see.
So, John, tell us about yourself. How are you? Where do you come from? How much do you make? Are you filthy rich? I'm thinking of questions. Poor John.
Very fun.
You missed yesterday's show, John.
I know, I did. John was extremely tired yesterday. I slept and slept and slept because Sunday night was WrestleMania.
Oh. What is that?
And it was broadcast live.
You won't go play Yigi, but he'll watch grown men beat themselves up on camera.
Are you kidding? She was on, man.
Who?
She was on.
She was on. Oh.
It was broadcast live, which means it came on at 1 o'clock it started at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And you were up for that? And you won't come on the show at midnight your time?
Yeah,
but he was busy.
I was up especially for that. It's only once a year.
I did a live stream playing Slither.io, and that's where your snakes. You grab the little dots and you get bigger and bigger and bigger. And in the event, it's on my personal channel. About 1/3 the way through, you'll see. And I got a bunch of people after watching the video saying you did a really good job without swearing. And this huge snake is trying to get me. This guy won't let me go. And I pinned him between the red line of the game, the border of the game. If you touch the border, you're dead. And if you touch the other person, your opponent, you're dead. So I snuck in on an angle relative to him. He couldn't turn. He's so big. He had no choice but to die. But it was my reaction. Yes, you're dead. Turned around and ate them all up. I had people on a live stream commenting on how well I did without saying, Die, you mofo, die, you know, stuff like that, you know.
Proper restraint. Good job.
Yeah, that's it. You know, nice, clean language.
There we go.
Did the whole, you know, num. Go watch it. It's hilarious. It's like 1:30 into the video. You'll see that I was the first one, the first yellow snake. If I go purple, you're too far over. I broke my. Oh my God, Josh. I can do better, eh, Josh? I've been practicing, huh?
Practicing what?
I've been practicing that sound that you do on a microphone. The microphone, like only inches away from you. Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's when you clear you breathe in through your nose, you drown out everybody. But yeah, so yeah, we were up late, and I messaged you, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, yeah, that would put John at about 2 or 3 a.m. his time to come and watch the live stream. Whoops. John, we are now Twitch affiliates.
Hey.
We went from 37, 36, 38, 37. You know the story, right? Pretty much.
Right.
And then the next day, 82, 90, 100, 155. I think we're 162 today.
You're kidding me, really?
No, because I talked to a couple people, said, guys, can you mention my channel on your channel? And they're ones, you know, with 50,000. And they did. They've been commenting and saying, hey, go check out Nelson's show. He does a live chat, you know, and people are coming in and they're participating. It's spot on.
Wow.
Yeah. So now we're Twitch affiliates. Now we can monetize the channel, and we can start selling materials on our channel from Amazon.
Ah, crap! I got a commercial interrupting the game here.
That's how it works. Don't worry, it's only one commercial. It's only 3 questions. Then they're easy. So there you go.
Only one commercial. It was
answer questions too. Crap.
Yeah, because it was 2 or 3 commercials in a row at one point there.
Yeah, well, like I say, we're still in beta, so we're still adjusting things, so we're making it so it's commensurate to the prize. So the prize is small, so we lowered the commercial count for now.
Oh, good. Because it was
really
getting
how we get paid. We get paid on a CPM, how many video views. So that's the only way we make money.
How much does it cost for an advertiser to come in and pay for advertising?
Boy, there's a lot of variables there.
A poor company like Mardox, you know, we don't like a budget of $1 million, $1.5 million. You know,
yeah, well, you know, we wouldn't want to take advantage of that large payroll.
Yeah, that's it. You know, because you know it's all the members. They just suck the money out of you as soon as they know that there's 30% payout. They're just like, you know, pay me the money. The money just gets sucked out of you. You know.
Do you have you'd have to have a short, roughly 20-second humorous video that we could post into the games.
Humorous.
Well, something you know, it's not dry and boring. It's got to be kind of something fun. Something we can base a bunch about.
Do you see John's face right now?
What?
If do you have the videos tiled on your end?
Do we have what?
Yeah, the videos on your end on your screen. Do you have them tiled?
No.
Okay, up top right corner of your screen is a button there, so it says tiled videos. You see that?
Nope.
On Zoom. You point to the window. You see on top right. There's 2 little tabs that pop up. One should say tile windows or tile.
Oh yeah. Gallery view.
Okay, yeah, the gallery view. That's it. Yeah, they changed that. You see John down there? You see his forehead? Right now it's neutral. Now it's getting. And when you start talking humorous video, you start getting him going, what? And his forehead speaks volumes. There you go, like that. Now it's like, Nelson, shut up. I'm drinking my coffee.
Yeah, but Nelson, I don't think John knows what Greg is talking about because he came in late.
Oh, I think he does.
Yeah, John knows John knows about Yiggy.
Yeah,
I know Yiggy.
Okay.
Because I was around when Greg first came around.
Yeah.
Greg used to be a square. Now he's a round.
I'm still kind of square. That's another story.
I had 2 people talking at the same time. What's that?
I said, thanks for thinking about me, Danny.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, wow. Funny.
I think the game's rigged.
The game's rigged. Only Brianna wins?
The game's rigged.
No, it's like 90% of them winning and you losing.
Oh, yeah, it's rigged. It's rigged.
Remember, we have no dog in that fight. We don't care who wins. It makes no difference.
Right.
Great.
Hey, if you watch the videos, that's where we make our money. We don't really care who watches. Somebody's going to get paid. It doesn't matter to us.
Yeah, I got to make a funny video from. How do I make a funny video for Mardox when I'm not even funny?
Just by putting your face on it, it's okay.
It has to be.
That's gonna be
That was my thought,
This,
man.
you can't do splits. What's up with this, man?
How about
Nelson in a dress.
I'd have to come in. I'd have to come in with someone filming me, you know, and I'm walking along, kind of thing, you know, down a back lane. Are you looking for money? Pick up some cash, throw it in a dumpster. Are you working your butt off on the internet and you see a guy, you know, riding a bike with him, I don't know, something like that, and you know, pedaling away, trying to turn the internet, get his computer to power up. Yeah, you gotta be a good one, you know. And I would have to do some sort of footage like that. Go to Mardox.com and forget the bikes and the dumpsters and all the money that you're
That's
losing.
the idea.
Yeah. There you go. And I just, you know.
No, producing it's the next part.
Oh,
you know?
I love doing that. What I don't like, I try to do my videos each day, and I don't mind it if it's just like, I'll turn on the camera and I do a video and I upload it. But if I have to sit there and edit it, that's a problem.
Yeah.
The monotonous act of editing is what I don't like. But if you give me a task and say, like recently was, one person came to me and says, I want to walk down my walkway and I want to step up and I want to be in midair while he talks. And that can be done with green screen, a little bit of editing. That can be done. That triggers my imagination. Going, ooh, how do we make you go up in midair in live motion? Not like, you know, we not take the person and move him in the video, but he's actually moving up. You know, that really intrigues me.
Oh, there you go.
You know, so that kind of stuff, the videography and stuff like that, that really intrigues me. How do you do those trick shots?
Wow.
There's one that we did where the person is under a bed sheet and he's going like this, but you don't see his body. And people are like, how did you do that? How did you do the bed sheet movement, but you can't see you can tell it's a human underneath because of the arms, but you don't see a body or legs or nothing. And what it was the person was dressed in a green screen. He was dressed in a green suit. You see, and we did all the editing to map out the legs and stuff, and it looks great. You know, he goes like this, and the bed sheet's moving around, and it looks like there's a ghost underneath. You know, and that stuff intrigues you. That took us about a month to figure out how we're going to do it. You know, but when you get there and say, okay, now I'm going to edit and put this photo there, it's the same thing every time. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Kind of like painting.
Yeah, that can get old real quick. Well, I tell you what, Nelson, whip up a video, get it to us now. Now's the time. We'll play the bejeebers out of it, and we'll make a little. Work out a little deal with you. How about that?
Yeah, sure. A little deal, really?
Well,
I was thinking about a big deal. You know, make it worth my while. You know.
Okay.
Okay, can you go check the mail?
Okay, I'm on it. Oh, I already did that. Yeah. Oh, not my mail. Okay.
No, my mail. I'm waiting for something to come in. That little Mexican, he told me he mailed it, but I don't know when he mailed it.
Nelson, that video, send it to Greg, but under my name, I get 10% off as a senior.
No, that's an idea. I can just take a photo of my dad just staring at the camera. And all I have to say is, do you want to, if you're an internet marketer and want to wind up looking like this, continue what you're doing.
Hey, Danny, you're pretty cheap. It's 50% for seniors, man.
Not that old.
Not that old.
Thanks, Mike.
There you go.
Oh, by the way,
What?
that suit is called a morph suit.
Depends how you look at it. When I bought it, it said a green screen suit because it matches the green screen of a green screen. It could also be when I bought it, the person made it from a green screen. That could be another one too. You know, you can buy in blue. You can buy in blue, red, purple, green, orange, black. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you very much, Josh. I mean.
Hey, speaking of which, where's she at?
That's touchy.
Okay. All right. That's why I didn't say too much.
No, I got no shame in saying it. We're no longer affiliated with her. She has been selling her packages to people. We have 5 or 6 members have claimed that since February they've not received their service, and there is a class action lawsuit being filed.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all public information right now. So I'm not making anything. I'm not slandering or anything.
No, that's always a bummer.
Yeah, that's it. You know.
I think I know one of them that are in on it. So
yeah, and one of them is in Australia.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's pissed.
Yeah, because he messaged me asking me questions. What do you know? I went, hey, nothing.
Yeah, that's it. But if you know anybody, tell them to contact him because as many people as possible. it'd be better. And now's the time,
Sure.
PayPal's involved in it. LinkedIn's going to get much. She's in for a load of hurt. It's sad to say. We had warned her not to do web scraping and data scraping and stuff, and she's in for a real world of hurt now. So, unfortunately, so anybody listening, don't get into data scraping. And here's the thing: it's okay to scrape data if it's for your own use. If data is on a website and it's there for public domain. But nobody is giving you the permission to harvest the data off a website and then sell it. There's the problem. You see, I harvest websites. I crawl websites. We have a spider. It goes out and grabs websites. It looks at the URLs that are on those websites and then harvests those websites. It's called spidering. We do that on SubmitPub. There's nothing wrong with it. But if I start to take that information and sell it to John Brewer and say, hey, John, all these websites we harvest, here's all the email addresses, web addresses, phone numbers, if there were any, if I found a name, here's all the data, and I sold it to him, now I'm in trouble for selling information without the permission of the people's content being sold. It was assumed that it's public information and not for sale. You see, and that's the big thing with LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like, this is public information, but not for use of sale. So that's the big thing, and that's where the trouble is right now, and don't sell people's information if you don't have the permission, explicit permission. So one of these people has gone out. This is getting dirty, nasty, dirty. One of these people that are getting these leads, instead of using the leads to say, "Hi, I'm John Doe and I'm selling this product," no, he's gone out and said, "Hi, Jane Smith, John Doe, Mary Sue. Here's your contact information, and here's how I obtained it."
Oh, yeah.
Now, contact me if you want to file the lawsuit. And that's what he's doing. And he's got a crap load of people pissed off. And they're contacting him. They want involved because they never gave him anybody permission to sell that information. It's the exact same thing right now with Cambridge Analytica and Facebook.
Oh,
the information was permitted to be harvested at Facebook. There was no problem. That was being done through the API, but the information was never meant for sale.
Gotcha.
You see, and Cambridge Analytica sold the information. You see.
Hello, Nigel.
Hey, Nigel. How you doing, Nigel?
Hi, good to be back.
Good to be back. You don't have anything to do today, as far as I can see.
Well. When I do,
it was noon. It was noon your time when you had nothing to do, and it's now what? It's now 8 o'clock your time now. Almost 9.
It's 37. I'm a little late, but I've been seeing the posts, and thanks for having me. I'll take a back seat. Let you guys.
Yeah, no problems. No problems. You're always welcome. Nigel is the person that was in yesterday talking about. Give me the proper name, Nigel, so I don't mess it up.
We were talking about iPro Network.
iPro Network, okay, because there's 3 names now in my head. I got to make sure we talk about the right one. So he was talking about iPro Network in yesterday's show, and I think Nigel has realized that, hey, wait a minute, this is a valuable platform to be talking on. We're talking to Greg today, who runs Yiggy, which is a card playing site that lets you win money.
Blackjack, poker, baccarat, that kind of thing. All completely free, not gambling.
Yeah. You know of it, I think, right?
What'd you say?
You know of Yiggy, I think, right? You've heard of it.
Well, for my 2 pence worth, I've watched the Yiggy build and gauntlets and progresses and setbacks. It's a formidable, intrepid organization.
It is.
And to put in a positive note, I've acquired 15 positions.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations! There you go. Good job. I was expecting Nigel to drop a bombshell like Josh does, like yesterday.
I was kind of going, I'm getting braced here. But well, thank you, Nigel.
The way he was doing that.
Probably
it's a wholesome. You're welcome, Greg. I hear you on the update calls on Saturday.
Okay, I'm gonna say you've been on the Saturday calls, huh? Yeah.
It's looking a wholesome idea and a win-win charity. Etc.
We're pedaling as fast as we can. How about that? That's all we can say.
Yeah.
It's a really bad term to use, pedaling.
Good. Joshua. Noted.
Oh jeez. No. Yeah. No. So either Yiggy's going to buy Mardox or Mardox is going to buy Yiggy. One of the two is going to happen.
Maybe it'll be a joint venture.
Yeah. There you go. There. I'll promote just as much as you promote me. How's that?
Fair enough.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Well, as soon as we get that video, man, we'll hook you up.
Yeah, for sure. I hear background noise here. Hold on a second here.
That was not me.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It
wasn't. It was Miss Brianna.
Oh.
Yes, but it's okay because she's allowed at least once a month.
Would I be able to give you my Skype ID that you and I could hook up and reflect at some point? Can I do that? Is that okay?
I don't reflect very well. If you look, I don't. There's no reflection. It's just shadows.
He's very white.
Yeah, I'm very white. Yes.
Very pasty.
I'm going yellow.
Is that okay, Nelson, to give Greg my Skype ID?
Sure. That's all up to you guys. It's an open community. Nobody in the community has the right to say yay or nay on anyone else.
Yeah,
this is the way the way we built Mardox should be the way the world should be run. Open.
Oh, that's dangerous.
In somebody's basement.
Okay. It should be the world. It should be the way the world is run, minus certain people.
We all might have differing opinions on which people.
I'm talking about Jehovah's Witnesses because they got a whole plan to themselves. I don't know what John was thinking.
They are out in La La Land. I don't know where they get. Oh, wait a minute, John's. Okay, just kidding, John.
John's Jehovah's Witness. He just got on.
I remember.
Yeah, and I gotta honestly say, and I'm proud of it. I'm studying. So.
I was just happy I was able to drive by and they weren't knocking on my door.
Yeah, there you go. See, Josh is our in-house Buddhist. So yeah, he's the one that keeps the balance between the minorities and majorities.
I'm the oddball religion, so
that's it. Did any of you guys have any questions about Yiggy? I mean, we talked about it. We didn't ask you any questions about it, and I don't see no questions being asked in the group.
Is it just card games?
It's a variety. It's blackjack, it's poker, it's baccarat. We also have non-gambling style games such as mahjong. More to come. We're just focusing on what we have at hand to get things done first.
You have mahjong now.
We do. Yep. It's a single player version. It's not a big banner. It's down on the lower right hand side of the homepage. But because we don't want to get the IT guys too busy. I mean, obviously those two, the poker and blackjack, are the biggies right now. So
how many programmers do you have working on that right now?
Three.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel bad. I booted everybody out, and I'm the only programmer at Mardox right now. And the guy that used to do Java, the JavaScript, not the Java app, but the actual JavaScript for me, he never got around to getting anything done. So I took it upon myself last weekend to start learning JavaScript, like really get into it, and that's what I've been doing. And what an undertaking, So if you got three,
you can relate then.
Yeah, if you got 3 programmers and they're doing a good job, treat them like royalty. Give them bonuses; they're worth it.
Yeah. We'll think about that later on.
Later on, yeah, right now. It's like, don't let them hear that.
Yeah. No, you're right though. They are getting guys that really understand what you're doing and then actually do it. That's the other part. Instead of just doing their own thing. So
yeah, there's a lot of programmers that are good programmers, but they're lazy. They get the 99% done and then 1% left to go. Finish the contract and they don't do it.
Well, we keep ours busy. We keep ours busy. We're always coming up with new ideas. Our problem, Phil, and Nigel knows who Phil is, but he gets these ideas. Hey, we should do this. Let's add this. The IT guys are like, well, we're trying to do this, but okay, we'll do this. Now we're back to this. So it's a lot going on. Yeah. Our biggest thing we want to get done in a fairly recent or near future is to get the app version done. A lot of requests for an app.
Yes. So that would be cool.
Yep. So that's in the works.
Because I spend so much time playing like Heyday and stuff like that on my phone. It would be cool to be able to play on the phone.
The site is made in the same format as an app, so it'll actually be a somewhat easy transition.
Okay. So you're just going to have the app as a browser and just show the site. And yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be simple.
Yeah. You'll just have a little more screen.
As a free app, what is unusual about it is the world-class prizes, which will attract the professional players that would not normally be attracted by free to play.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of times the free sites, you get people that don't really know what they're doing. They just go in and they play kind of haphazardly and not much strategy or skill to it. So that frustrates the professional type players. So this will be somewhere in between. You can have a little bit of everybody. Obviously, the better players.
Jeez, 2 commercials back to back. What the hell?
You're getting to the higher prices. Josh has been testing this while we've been doing the show.
Yeah, I was playing the mahjong. Then they don't do 1 commercial at a time there.
Oh, we haven't reset mahjong. That's right. We were we reset those the other day. We just reset them on poker and blackjack, but not mahjong.
You know what I should do is this weekend for.
Now that you mention it, I'll do it.
For this weekend.
What do I do?
Go ahead.
What do I do? I won.
Yay! That means you now have a token to play in the free roll tonight in blackjack, and that's at 10 o'clock. Well, I don't know what time zone you're in. It's 10 o'clock Eastern.
Central.
Oh, okay. It'll be 9 o'clock.
In New Orleans.
Oh, in Orleans. Okay, I'm in Minnesota, so we're in the same timeline.
So 9 o'clock tonight, Brianna. Get a hold of Greg. He'll walk you through it if you have to. And,
just if you log into Yiggy and click on blackjack, you'll see registration is open at that time, and then you'll be able to play the free roll. There's a pre-money round. The winners advance to the money round. So it's free. It's fun. Yep.
Cool.
No commercials there.
No commercials.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
So
can somebody give me a coin or a token? I'm the guy standing on the outside of the casino going, "Do you have any change? Have any change?"
I think I've seen you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, in Vegas. Yeah, they're the ones that kicked me out. Are you doing anything this Saturday? Because I do live stream gaming on my Twitch channel also, and I was just thinking, hey, we could do an hour of live stream playing Yiggy.
Yeah. And if we all know we're going to log in, there's a good chance that if their time is set, we could probably end up on the same table.
Probably. If you could time
people
just right,
So what you're saying is there is a way to rig it. Okay.
No, but what I was thinking is I
didn't say that.
Well, what I was thinking is we can get on Zoom on one end and have the game live streaming, and we can still I can still set it up to have both our videos on the screen while we're playing, and we can do a commentary while others watch, because it really does get a good kick, especially when you're playing a game. And that would get a lot of gamers seeing your game on Twitch.
Well, I think once they see it, right, they understand what's going on. It's a little bit different.
Well, right now I'm in the category of IRL, in real life, and if I were to go in and say blackjack or Yiggy, I'm not sure Yiggy's listed yet, but if I were to put we open a category like that and people start recognizing the name, hey, wait, they're playing cards, it'll get people interested. You see.
It all helps.
And at the bottom of the video, I can put a banner at the bottom that stays semi-transparent, like on our show right now. If you look at the live stream, you've got our URLs passing. I can put on there Yiggy.com.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Gotcha.
That's it. So
But try to get your referral link in there though. Get those referrals. Because the big thing about a referral link is move into
what referral link?
I mean. Anybody that registers has a referral link, just so you know. So
yeah, I know. I had no choice to get a referral link, Nigel. I had no choice. Honestly, I had no choice. My arm was twisted.
If you refer anybody, especially in Beta 3, if they win, you win. Once they get up a couple levels into the prizes. So if you win up $500, so does your sponsor, and so does your charity. So really, three winners out of one winner. So that's a pretty cool deal.
Sponsor? What is this? An AA meeting? Jeez.
An AA meeting around cards. I think it's cool.
Oh no, this is Gamblers Anonymous. I forgot.
The other thing that I like about Yiggy is that it's not based on Flash.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Thank you.
Who the hell uses Flash anymore?
Oh, so many.
There's plenty.
There's a lot of nice games out there that are based on Flash and not Java.
Yeah, still are. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Amazon. I went to Amazon last time trying to set up the Amazon app, and a lot of the nicest app functions they've got now requires Flash. I went, I can't use that. I contacted, I said, what are you guys doing promoting Flash? All those apps, those widgets to put on your website are obsolete. So it's they got to get their act together. Yes, we sell Amazon products now at Mardox, people. Please go through and buy some stuff. We make money that way.
Do you have a referral link for that too?
Yeah. There's a link. They got a link for that too. Yes, they do. Yeah.
Really?
It was an act of God to get a Amazon associate ID here in Canada.
I know. I have one as well. It's kind of short.
Yeah, and it just happened that it came in at the same time. I got the one with Twitch once we become a Twitch affiliate, because Twitch is owned by Amazon, and they got an app, and then you go in, you set it up. Once you're a Twitch affiliate, you did all the helps, and you show that you're serious. Then it goes through and it sets you up. But at the same time, they said, "Oh, by the way, we noticed that you've been applying for it for your website. You can now finish the process." I'm like, "Geez, why didn't you tell me 6 months ago?"
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, because for the longest time we had this little applet, one pixel at the bottom of our site, and they were basically tracking all the hits on our site, and what we're doing, where people are going. So they don't like the fact that everything we do is behind a password and username. But it's like, hey guys, that's where all our people go. It's there. Our main site is nothing. It's a login site, which I gotta change now because people don't like it. John, did you see Mardox.com, John?
Yeah, I did.
I cleaned it up, but a lot of people are saying we thought you went out of business. It looks like a placeholder page, apparently.
Yeah, it kind of scared me.
I thought it was.
I was just cleaning it up, but it's like I cleaned out the whole garage, and now you guys looked and went, "What? There's nothing left." He moved.
It scared me there because I thought there was something wrong. So
my dad too.
Come up with something different.
I'm gonna go back to the previous look with the bar down the side. People like that, but I'm working on cleaning it up so only certain information shows up organized. Yeah. Before it was all like
discombobulated.
So we'll throw Yigi on there, and we'll throw iPro Network on there. And
all I was asking for.
Yeah, I know. You want the little code thing.
The ability to make a landing page.
I didn't get around to it yet.
Using the auto responder information.
Well, no, I know. It got put on hold temporarily because Amazon, for the verification, they need to see Amazon on the outside of the domain, on the actual domain, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. How the hell do I put Amazon on the page so it looks good? Because right now it's a big. Huh?
It doesn't matter how it looks, as long as it's there, they don't care.
I said just write Amazon.
No. They need to be able to go at any time and see it's there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't care what it looks like.
I do care. What, John?
I said just put Amazon. Just write Amazon.
No. They want that thing doing sales. Somebody's got to. You got to be able to. You're selling the items.
Okay. So they want one of those blocky thingies. Okay.
Yeah, but I want a better one, and they're not getting. In order to get the better looking one, the API where I can configure 100% myself, I got to get to the point where there's a certain number of sales, and then I go up a level in their system. Kind of like they're a lot like Twitch. You got these achievements you got to do. So I'm trying to incorporate the Amazon function into the Mardox site, making it look good and functional, but without it's their thing. I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out tonight here after the show. I'm gonna work on that. But
you can pick even with the basic one. Can't you pick certain categories that you want to display? Or
yeah. But where do you display it on the page so it looks good? Not just here's Amazon.
That's your question.
Yeah, that's it. Because when I go to the search, when I'm done with the search function, when you search, it's going to take your keywords and bring up our search results. But at the top, it's going to bring up the Amazon search results. Like, for example, the top 10 best rated items with those keywords. And that will show up across your page as search results, and then our search results will be lower, further down. But again, it's how do we make it look good? Because their box thing looks like there's not enough Dogecoin to specify crap. It's big, thick, bordered. No, it just doesn't look good. I don't like the way it looks.
Can't you pick different designs?
They're worse. I'm not kidding. They're worse.
Okay.
That's the nicest, simplest, cleanest one. Unless you want a great big Amazon logo at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, so some of those things are pretty.
No, I know. Greg. I know that they don't care. I care. I want it to look good. So
that's the thing. They need to care. They need to care that people care about how things look on their own site.
Yeah.
So that they can build more flexibility into the stuff.
Now, we want our members to go through. Thank you, Josh. I want our members to contact Josh, and here's his number at the bottom of the screen, and yell at him. Not during the show. I want our members to go through and buy their products by going through the Mardoc site first. Get our codes. We are going to be receiving a minimum of $10 Amazon gift cards. 10, 20, 20, 10, 25, 50, 100, and $500 gift cards. Those gift cards I want to put aside, and when somebody needs an assistance with something, I'm more than willing to mail those cards out and let them use it. You know, or
nice.
Yeah.
What if a person already has an Amazon account?
You don't have an Amazon Associates account?
No. I mean, when you want people to buy from Amazon through Mardocs.
Yeah. Well, no. You can still have an account, but before you go and purchase, go do a search at Mardocs first. Click the link, and our affiliate code goes through.
Yep. Just by going through that link,
you'll and then there's a commission comes back to Mardocs, and when we get enough, we're going to have those gift cards. What I want to do is I want to cash out those gift cards. We get $10, $25, and I want to stack those gift cards. So if you got somebody who needs a hand for something, we just issue the gift cards to them. You see? And that way, I don't have to declare the money. It's on gift cards, and we can hand those out to whoever we want. You know, and it's for the community. That's why we're selling, right?
I'm short on cash this month.
If you don't get cash, you get gift card, and you got to go spend it over there.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. Everybody's short on cash. I'm short on cash. Anybody want to give me a handout?
I mean, come on. You're definitely not as short as me, I know.
Well, no, I'm 5'11". What are you?
I knew that one was coming. I knew that
that's tall.
No.
Oh, I'm 4'10", 4'11".
You're under 5 foot?
Yeah.
I would have never have thought. Oh, wow. I thought you were taller than that.
Huh?
Well, you're wrong.
No, I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Well, you're wrong.
You're just wrong.
I've been put in my place. You're wrong.
You're wrong. Wrong.
Brianna, are you proud of your height?
Yes.
Okay, that's all that matters. If you're happy with the way you look, that's all that matters. That's awesome.
I'm really not, but...
You're not. You're just saying yes on the show because you know what I expect, right?
Yeah.
She wants you to shut up.
Yeah. Brianna's all like, I know this guy. Like, it's a book. I already read it. Throw it away.
It's not. But it's not my height that bothers me.
The size?
Yeah, I'm too fat.
Oh, well, that's a different story. That could just be a question of guessing. Well, I don't know. Would exercise help, or are we talking about like a thyroid problem? If I may ask.
I'm not sure.
Okay, because I asked that because there's some people who are overweight and they can't help it. There's nothing they can do. One of my best friend's wife had to go get the surgery to shrink up the stomach because there was just nothing to do. Her body. No, it wasn't the stomach. Her was the intestine. She had to shorten the intestine because all the nutrients, everything was being absorbed with the length of intestine. Therefore, her body was storing everything. Talk about over efficient. And that put her like at 500 some odd pounds.
I've been thinner before, but the problem is there are no hills to ride my bike on around here.
What about a gym?
I hate gyms.
I know, me too. But sometimes it's a negative necessity, an evil necessity.
Oh, I have a bike though, and the problem is just that there's no good riding spots around here.
Because it's pretty much all flat where you are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you would love Sherbrooke hills. Hills.
Probably I would.
Hills that
probably right.
Hills that when you go down, you hope your brakes work at the top. And that's a street.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
Your brakes.
Yeah. I once lived in for a little bit in Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota.
Is it Minnesota flat?
Well, are you like against a wall or something? Because I see the dog behind you there, or it looks like it's standing on your head almost.
Oh, that's it. She's on the back of my chair.
Oh, geez.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys.
I'm trying to figure that out. I was like, what in the world's going on there?
I had a person on live show. The person was doing a live stream. He holds up his phone.
She is. I told her I didn't know what she was doing.
Just make sure the dog doesn't show anything. We don't want him getting blocked.
No nipples.
You're laughing, but remember, it happened to Twitch before already.
I was on a live stream with a person. He says, "Welcome everybody," the whole thing. He's got his camera, and I remember writing. I said, "Who's that behind you?" But he was up against the wall, and he goes, "Hey, don't do that." Oh, jeez. But
we just got a cat in the family, Brianna, and I gave it a good talking to.
Oh, you have my condolences, by the way.
I said the dogs are going to build a wall. It's going to be a great wall, one of the great. The cats are going to pay for it.
It's the way to do it.
The cats are going to pay for the wall. Yeah. When my daughters moved, they had to stay here. There was a misunderstanding between Rents and the cat was here. I don't know if you guys remember. My dog would lay in his bed that's beside me. The cat would walk along the front just with its tail going by, and the dog would like sit up and go like, "Okay, go by, please don't hurt me."
No, the cats decided they didn't want to pay for it, so now we're sending the guinea pigs to the border to guard it.
Oh. The guinea pigs and the Navy SEALs would be the guppies?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
And the dog showed his tail. He's out. We're out.
Hey, so Nelson, with the new Twitch, Mardox is an affiliate now. So that means people can subscribe?
Yeah.
What does that involve?
Okay, I'm not really sure. Right now, it's only Twitch-based, meaning that you at $4.99 you get. Tiffany knows all this stuff more than me right now. I'm still reading up on it. There's emoticons that you can use in the chat part. There's stuff that you can do. For example, not being limited to how fast you can type or messages. Like right now, if you go into chat and you start typing like nuts and pressing enter, the system will tell you you're timed out for 10 or 30 seconds or something like that. As a sub member at $4.99, that's taken away. There's a $9.99 and a $24.99. I'm not sure why there's 3 levels or what they offer. I'm not exactly sure. I know one allows you to go in and see archive videos or videos that are only meant for those people. So there's that function, but that's all on the Twitch side. What I want to do, and what I'm working on, is the integration so that if you come in and you pay the $24.99, hey, if they do, it's monthly, your Mardox side is automatically paid for. Your membership of Mardox is unlocked, you're a paid member at the same time. So you're going to get that benefit. At the $9.99, I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to do private videos, private chats that we'll record locally instead of broadcasting, and we'll upload there for others to come in and see at the $9.99 level. At the $4.99, I think you're going to get the icons and little chat functions and free up a little, give yourself a little more freedom kind of thing, But ultimately, all that money goes into the pot. Same deal. Money goes in, and it's going to be to help, one, pay bills, and 2, help our members. Mike is about to come to a point where he needs a new computer. Poor Mikey. No, but seriously, we already have a member that wants to do video, and they want to do video, but they don't have the money to get a camera. And so there's already works in progress on with other people saying, can we raise the money for that person's camera? But it's not it's not a cell phone that they need. They need something a little better than that for what they want to do. But they're into doing some really good stuff, And
can't you put a donate type button thing from Amazon on the site?
We're on Mardox or on Twitch?
Yeah, on Mardox.
Mardox? Well, no, but we have the full catalog. I mean, you can go in and type.
Donate.
Does Amazon have a donate button?
I'm thinking somewhere else.
Yeah, PayPal.
But I'm thinking they have one, but or maybe I'm thinking PayPal.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's it.
I might be thinking PayPal.
Yeah, what I wanted to do with the donate function is more towards, if you have Mardox credits, some people have too much, and they're like, hey, can I give some of my credits to one of my downline? A donation that way. That's what I'm looking into to setting up, so you can just transfer the funds over to another person. Maybe not transfer it over, but actually, Greg would come in, for example, and say, okay, I'm going to pay for Brianna's membership as long as Brianna's below him. you know, Greg could say, okay, I'm going to take $24.95 out of my Marduk's wallet, out of my in-house credits, and pay for her membership. You know, so that the donation actually goes to that task, not just here you go, and then Brianna spends it on, you know, coins for a Gigi or something. You know. But there is donation functions. I don't want to get too heavy into donations at PayPal.
Yeah,
it gets touchy if people start saying, I want my money back.
Yep.
You see what I mean? It's one thing if they bought something, we got proof. It's another thing if it's a donation, because we're not really a non-profit organization. You see, it's okay that we help our members out, but they're touchy about it. They're touchy. On the government side, I love donating because I can declare 100% of these donations off as tax deductible because I donated to somebody else. I mean, I took money out of the company and gave it to somebody else for a good cause. It's got to be business related. It's got to be documented, and I get a rebate on that on my taxes. So yeah, I'm all for donating. You know.
Yeah, because I was talking about in the sense of like if you run different fundraisers at different times for different reasons, like for this member that needs a camera, and you were running that fundraiser at the time. You know what? That's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Member needs a camera is not exactly urgent though. Sometimes, unless they're a photographer.
That's relative.
They don't really. The Canadian government doesn't really look at what's relevant in that sense. If I donate money to buy them a beer, that's one thing. But if I buy them a camera, and I provide them with the camera, and it's for them to advance their business and say videography or to become a YouTuber, that's donating towards helping someone start their business. That's how they see it. They're not too stingy on what you donated because they're not in the business to say you can or can't donate these things. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like a good example, we've done a lot of fundraisers in the past with other internet marketers, but like sometimes they're about to get evicted or their house burnt down and they need new equipment.
Yeah.
Stuff like that we've done in the past. I've done. We had one that he was about to get out, kicked out or something, and I think he needed like $4,000. I think we raised $6,000 in like 30 minutes.
Oh wow. There you go.
But this is the WordPress community, not the Marduk's community. So he had big, a lot of us knew him, and a lot of us pitched in really fast when he asked. And
don't get me wrong.
Large amounts of money really quickly.
If there was somebody locally here and their house burned down, and they're part of the Marduk's network, the group, I'd be first one to go over and help them start, at least reestablishing themselves. I would go out of my way to help. Why not? You
help the hockey players, Nelson?
Yeah, he had to turn off the donations because it just came in too fast.
I donated $1. I'm good.
There you go.
Well, because I only went to McDonald's.
Hey, wait a minute. Then they charge 3% in fees, 25 cents on transactions, so they only get 60 cents.
Well, look at those hockey players that died out in Saskatchewan.
Yeah, that's a good example. It's like 13 died and 14 injured or something.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it was their problem. They're the ones that got on the plane, right? They shouldn't have taken
the bus.
The bus.
It was a bus. Oh, that's worse.
And a semi hit him.
Yeah, I know. I heard about
and he didn't get injured.
Did they say what happened exactly?
No,
well, right now,
they don't know the exact cause yet. They got the guy in custody, holding him until they can prove he's innocent.
Oh, they released him. They released him already.
Proven guilty.
Yeah, he's already been released.
They released him.
Yeah.
Oh, they released him now? Okay.
Yeah, they released him,
I was about to say, they had his ass in jail until they could figure out what was going on.
Oh, the guy, man, he's going through grief counseling and all that.
Yeah. Do you notice how we're talking about donations and how we help people out, and Nigel is all like, and walked away. Did you notice that? Poor Nigel. He's like, oh, man, I should have gotten involved earlier.
He was grabbing his pro currency to give away.
Yeah. So anyway, Nigel has a pro currency,
Yeah, Nelson, Amazon, your own account, you can add a donate button to it.
Oh,
Same
we can?
Okay.
Yeah, I use Amazon Smile to make my purchases, and that way it donates to a cause of your choice. So if anybody can do that, by the way. If you have an Amazon account, you can go to Amazon Smile and set it up to where you want to donate to a nonprofit, and anytime you make a purchase, it'll automatically donate.
That's right.
So, like, I'm donating to Code.org, so that's who I'm.
Code.org is what now?
I actually volunteer with them too. They actually go into the schools here and help try to teach kids coding for the hour of code they started promoting years ago.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
That's their organization. They teach kids how to code basically. So I go in.
They're helping. They're encouraging hackers.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I go into the schools and talk about coding and things like that, and careers in coding and different things. You show them how to do some coding things, and then at the end of the week, they kind of kill it off to the next year because that's only the time they can get coding experiences, 1 week a year.
1 week a year.
Apparently, yeah. Well, in America, we basically made kids illegal to be able to use a computer anyway. So,
yeah. It's not that they're coming to America now; they're coming to Canada.
Well, they can't use a computer if they're under 13 here. Because pretty much everything they do is illegal.
Yeah, it's restricted here too. I mean, I'm going to have to put a function in. It's going to say, "Are you 18 or older?" So yeah, I'm going to have to put a function in now because that's going to be coming part of Canada too now.
Well, it's not 18 here. Here it's 13.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's that age.
That Child Online Protection Act gets them otherwise, and then they're basically committing a felony.
Yeah,
if they try to log in and create an account on anything, they pretty much created a felony for themselves.
Actually, I'm covered because before I pay out anything, one, they need a PayPal account, and two, to be able to pay out to PayPal, PayPal does all the verification. So
well, my personal opinion of it is I've always learned, and I learned years ago, in the military especially, there's only one way to stop a stupid idea. You have to take it literally.
Yeah.
I'm serious. If you take it literally, then they will okay, never mind. That's a dumb idea. I got it. So what they need to do is all the police officers need to just start raiding the schools and locking everybody up that has a Facebook account, throwing them all in jail, and then they'll change the law and get rid of this.
Well, yeah, because all the kids will be in school. They'll all be hardcore prisoners and.
Yeah, I mean, after you lock up about 1,000 kids in one city, they'll be like, "Hey, wait a minute, what the hell's going on here?" Well, y'all said it was a federal law that the COPA says they can't create an account if they're under 13 years old, and all these kids created Facebook accounts, so they're all felons because they hacked the Facebook based on their violation of terms.
Here's a law. Hold on, John. Did you see my video from today yet?
No.
Okay, go watch my WTF video. Okay, the video with Dogecoin, disturbing the peace. There's a company across the street that sells pools. It's a big parking lot. They hired a company to come in and do property management. These idiots, these morons, these nincompoops come in and start up their gas-powered brushes that take the rock out of the grass. You know what I'm talking about, John, right? Right? You know what I'm talking about, right? 3 of them and a pickup truck running to light up where they have to work because it's pitch black, okay? And, at 4:30 a.m., at 10 to 5, I called the cops. I went outside and I yelled. I went, "Hey, what do you think you're doing?" The neighbors woke up all around, and everybody's like, "What?" They're all coming out. Going, "What are you doing at 4:30 in the morning?" The guys looked at us like, "What?" And I use the same machine, but I don't do it at 4 a.m.
So what the cops do? Nothing?
No, that's the thing now. It's all on video. Go look at my latest video. The cops show up. I'm like, all right. I pulled up the camera. All right, the po-po arrived. Here's the po-po. And I'm all happy about it. I turned off the camera. And when I go to turn it back on for the 3rd time, my phone kind of locked and held. By the time it kicked in, they had already pulled up out of the driveway and left. 45 seconds difference. But I hear in the parking lot while the cops are still at the lights. You got to be kidding me. It's all on video. I called back the police station. I said, "Hey, it's 4:30 in the morning. We're 5:08 now." And the cop at the police station says, "Well, hold on. I'm going to put you on hold." He talks with the cruiser, gets back to me and says, "Well, they told the police officer in the car they're only going to be there 5-10 minutes." I said, "You kidding me? They're here at 4:30. At 5-10 minutes, it's going to be 5:30. So you're going to tell me they're okay to work like this for an hour, disturbing the peace? Everybody's pissed off, and the cops are letting it go by." And like I said in my video, if it was 6:45, I wouldn't have said anything because the legal time is 7 a.m. You're allowed to do what you want to do at 7 a.m. At 6:45, it's kind of like don't. If I go out and do that right now at 4:30, I'm going to get a fine. It's a $450 fine for disturbing the peace.
Yes, but you know what? They probably paid off the police department, and it's all good now.
Or somebody knows somebody.
You just need to slip them some money.
It's called the PC method, politically correct. Everybody wants to be politically correct.
But Mike, they pulled up. They said hi. I bet you it went something like, Hey guys, yeah, hey, how you doing? Can't be doing that right now, huh? Oh, we'll be done in 20 minutes. Okay, that's nice. I doubt they even showed any ID. These guys knew each other. Son of a, that's disturbing the peace. That's
Hey,
just
Nelson,
not right. What's up?
James wrote a comment in Twitch, but it looks Greek to me. You have to read it.
James wrote, game over, yours truly, one James, verse, what?
I have no idea what that's supposed to be about.
I have no idea. I have no idea what that is.
I thought it might have had something to do with when you something on Yiggy or something. But
I don't know. Does that make any sense? Are you looking at Twitch right now,
No.
Greg?
Greg,
I am not. But from what you said, I don't know. Didn't really ring a bell
Doesn't
with me.
make any sense. He says, "I'm out." What are you talking about, James? Are you out? What? Oh, you might have been playing. You had to have been playing.
it says game over. Yours truly, one James 232. Then Burns 1.3.
It looks like the usernames of the people that were playing.
Yeah, they might have been playing.
James, buddy, what are you talking about? We don't understand. I saw that and I thought he meant I'm out, like I'm out of the room. I'll see you around. But I didn't read the whole thing because when I see something like that and I'm talking with you guys, I don't spend all my time trying to focus on what's written. You know, but you're right. It is Greek or Russian or. That's it. It's Russian. He's in a hurry.
He's Russian. Yeah.
He's Russian. That's it. John, are you going to be on tomorrow? Oh, there it is. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mike, George, Tom, John. Go ahead. He just wrote.
Huh? Say what?
Say what?
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah, on Twitch. He just posted.
I don't see it yet.
Enter to free roll.
Oh, free roll. There you go.
Okay, here. Here. Hold on.
I don't see it yet.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the Zoom chat here. Greg.
Okay.
Tell me what that means. That's exactly what he wrote. Please help. Please help me. I don't understand.
Oh yeah, that's those are the 4 participants that were in a poker game.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
James finished first. He's got an entry into the free roll tonight.
Oh, good. Okay, congratulations, James.
And Mike's was broke, and so was Too Much.
Yep. Well, actually, the top 2 would have advanced. So James and Burns 1 stop, both advanced, and Too Much. He's Too Much.
He's Too Much.
And, anyway, congratulations, James. Way to go. Good job.
I figured it might have something to do with Yiggy. So
yeah, thanks. Once I saw the free roll thing,
you see what I mean? We get talking about it and people use it.
Yeah, cool? See, good job. Well, thank you. I hope you had fun.
Well, you need to come on more often, do it. You know.
I guess so.
Log into Mardox.
Where have I been?
Yeah, where have you been? I mean, I've been on a cruise. They don't have internet.
I didn't like to buy the internet package.
Is it expensive?
$75 or something like that.
Really? For a week?
Yeah, for 6 days. Yeah.
Okay, John. There is an internet more expensive than what we got for your wife. John's wife went to rehabilitation. We bought her internet, and it was what €3 a day.
Yeah, it was. How much was it? What's that?
So it was $7 a day roughly. Mike,
yeah,
you look to it. You look to
€3.50 a day. It was.
Babyface Mike looks too damn happy. Damn internet.
It was $3.50 a day.
$3.50 a day. Oh, hey, hi, girlfriend.
Hi, handsome.
There you go. Now I'm happy. Now I know she's back.
Nice.
Oh yeah, she's. Don't tell John. Don't tell John. But she's my German girlfriend. I'm not sure she knows yet, but I'll just leave it alone. Let me dream. Oh Jesus! Oh boy! Hey guys, Johnny, John, we've got to wrap up the show, buddy. We blew our quota again.
Overtime.
Yeah, I got to run anyway. So
Yeah, let John.
I got work to do.
Yeah, let John do his thing there, or you can go. I don't care. Come back.
Do your thing, Johnny.
Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, once again for tuning in to the Mardox Daily Live Chat, coming to you Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Berlin time here in Germany, and any other time zones I don't know, and whatever. Anyway, and if you are watching us via YouTube, please remember to do 3 very important things for us, and subscribe, like, and comment on the video channel. If you are watching us via Twitch, please remember to do 1 very important thing is to follow us. There's another thing that you can do now, but we have to get more information.
No. Do it. Forget the information. Do it.
Now, since we are Twitch affiliates, and now you can subscribe.
There you go.
To the channel. But this subscribe thing,
we gotta. Yeah, that one costs money. But
that one costs money. So
donate, and it helps a good cause. It helps everybody else out in the group.
So and comment, people, please. If you comment in the Mardox Skype room, if you comment on the social feed in Mardox, comment on YouTube, comment on Twitch, tell us stuff you want us to talk about, or we'll talk about all kinds of stuff that you might not be interested in.
That's right. If you have a video game you want us to talk about, graphics cards, computers, laptops, why Greg shows up only once a year, talk about something called Yiggy. But we will do it. We will do a Yiggy live stream this weekend. Greg and I will be on there. And we'll play some games, and we'll do a commentary. If you guys want to get in this weekend, that'll be another one. See you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. If you guys want to say bye before I find the button.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Damn internet.
Where's the button?